Hello and welcome to 5 Minutes in the Shed. Okay, news just in. Look at that. I did it. I bought a new seat. I'm not going to forget about my old seat. I've got a seat base and I've got a cover. I just need to look at foam. I'm going to make myself a spare. Keep one in stock because apparently this type are rare as rocking horse excrement at the moment. So looking after that. New seat, very nice. So I've been scratching around for things to do, right? So I've got a plan of something I want to work on. Right, on the bench cam. So here we have the two coils off my bike, two 6-volt coils. My bike's running 12, so they're usually wired in series. They're absolutely fine, nothing wrong with them at all. Got nice black NGK plug caps on. Because black ones look nice, the brown ones look a bit brown. Many years ago, this bike was supposed to have coil cutouts under the tank, and these coils mount under the tank in like a recess, but that tank fractured over the years. The coil cutouts got stressed. It's a stress member, and I got petrol leaks, and I chased fractures and cracks everywhere trying to weld it, could not get anywhere. So the tank that's on the bike is actually older than it should be, but it doesn't have coil cutouts. So I made this aluminium bracket here, and this kind of sits with petrol tanks above it. So that way round. So these poke forwards. Got a great big shiny chrome hooter. That's down to a mate of mine, Stu, who I did ask in a video many years ago what sort of hooter I should get, and he said massive shiny chrome one. So there we go. So this sits pointing that way on the bike. These come down to the spark plugs. But looking at it, right, it's a bit scratty. Now everything on the bike is like super mint, and I'm killing time and stuff like that. I've got a couple of things, right? I've got these super polished domed stainless steel bolts here. You can't see them because they're right up under the tank, but I know they're there, right? But if you look at it, these are a bit crappy. The bands that clamp on, they're looking like they need a bit of paint. They have these little spaces in here. This is like original Triumph stuff from where they used to mount. And they're like sort of painted or rusty or minging. This one has got a weird bolt in it, don't know what that is. This one's got an odd bolt in it as well, and the bolts that clamp these are also a bit rusty, so I want to replace those with some nice shiny stainless steel ones. Now these spacers, I don't know where I could buy shiny stainless steel spacers from, so I'm going to have to make some of those. So I had a little bit of a scrat around, and I found an offcut of stainless steel. So that should be enough to make some of those. These will get a bit of paint, these will get a bit of polish. So I need to take it all apart and polish it all up, paint it, make some spacers, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I think polishing first. I'm not going to film polishing because it's the most dull thing in the history of the world ever. Might film it taking it apart, and then I'll be back when things are shiny. Kirby. 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 Come here, mate. Come here, mate. Come here. You're gonna make me some spaces? Yes. Okay, back on the bench. I've filmed a couple of little bits. It's surprisingly difficult filming yourself making something on a lathe. I think I need magnet holders and stuff. Anyway, so everything's kind of clean now and all done. I've got, instead of these kind of scabby old spacers here, let's bring you in, I've now made some very shiny stainless steel ones. Sweet. There we go. I've got one stainless steel M6 bolt, which obviously I faced the top of it, you know, because you got to. But I've got a severe lack of stainless steel nuts and bolts, so I need to resupply on that. The bands have had a coat of paint. The coils, right, I was going to mirror polish them, but you can see it's a bit rough, to be honest. And then I thought, actually, these get quite warm, so a brush finish is probably better for cooling because the surface area is bigger. So they've had a brush finish, apart from the ends. I made the ends very shiny. I did mirror polish the ends. Yeah, brush finish on those. So they're kind of ready to go back together like that. I gave this a polish. So now I can kind of put it all back together and see how shiny it is. I'm going to have to reuse that bolt and replace it with a stainless one later. Yeah, and I want to replace these ones as well with stainless ones, but I haven't got any of those either. So yeah, I need to get some of those. I'm going to put it back together for now, see what it looks like. Cue the music. Okay, so that's another little bit done. That's all put together, all nice and shiny now. So that points forwards like that. I think I've done that the right way. I wonder if that horn goes that side. I can't remember which side it went now. Well, I have to double check on that. I've got a feeling I might have done it the wrong side. In which case it goes there. Might go there. That looks better actually. So that goes in like that. Shiny, painted, shiny horn, great big hooter. Stainless steel, look at that, look at that. That looks better, doesn't it? Yes. Right, so that's all done and ready to go back on. I'm going to put the leads back on it. I can't put it back on the bike yet because obviously I need to put the engine in first. It's in the way of the engine when you're taking the head off. So yeah, done. Thanks for watching. Just a little job because I'm still waiting for my engine. So yeah, just a little job, and everything's nice and stainless now. You just need a couple of stainless bolts to finish it off. But yeah, if you're enjoying watching the videos, please feel free to share them with your friends and stuff. I think a lot of people have found my videos and stuff from like Facebook groups and stuff that you know, people talking about triumphs and things. And I try not to advertise really. I don't really post it everywhere to try and get everybody to watch. But last week I was a bit, I wasn't annoyed, but there's a great, really good Facebook group for 350 and 500 engines, and some really good stuff on it. And I'd got to 100 videos of me working on 350 Triumph engines, right? And I thought, oh, I'll just share a link. So I've got 100 videos now working on 350 Triumph engines. And I got my post taken down. I got a message saying, this is not the place to promote your silly videos. And it was sort of a bit harsh, you know what I mean? And I did message the guy and I said, look, you know, I don't make any money out of this. I'm not trying to promote anything. There's no money involved. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I only do this because these people work on these engines, right? And it's nice to have a look at you know, how you do things or how I've done things. Might not be the right way, might be the wrong way, but you know, I like to share it. So I'm not allowed, it seems, to share my videos on Facebook or anything like that. So if anyone asks for help or asks how to do something, I can't send them a video. So feel free to share. I can't post my videos, but you all can. So if anyone asks a question, say, I saw it on a video, feel free to share my videos. That's fine. I'm absolutely cool with that. The reason I make these is to help people. And obviously I'm not allowed to share it in that way, which is fine. You know, rules are rules. These people run these groups, and you know, I'm not an internet administrator. Something I would not be interested in at all. If anyone wants to share, share with the mates and stuff these videos, please feel free. Okay, so yeah, great. Hopefully my engine will be ready at some point. I'm seriously running out of things to make shiny and make out of stainless steel. Hopefully we'll get an engine soon, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, my lad's got a new scooter because he's 16 soon, and that doesn't work, so I've got to fix the engine on that. But I don't think it's really worthy of a video. We'll see. Right, thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers.